How's it going, internet? I've got some free time today, so I'm going to be working on getting this giant done. I do need to buy a few paints. I realized that a couple of my flesh colored paints had dried out. So I'm going to pick up a couple new paints to get this guy worked on. I'm also kind of cleaning up my painting room, and I found a few projects that I've kind of started and abandoned, so I'm gonna see if maybe if I'm feeling like it, I might get a couple of those done as well. We'll see. This guy's gonna be the main focus, but if I can slap a couple layers of paint on something and get them done, then I'll probably do that too. But I'll check back in with you guys later in the day. See ya. All right, so I've just wrapped up this giant. So you know, he turned out okay. I'm pretty happy with him. Took a lot of dry brushing to get the skin where I wanted, but it looks okay now. I went for pretty minimalist details on him. I only added one barrel from like the accessory options, and that's mostly because this dry brush of this like inner thigh was like the worst looking area of the bunch. So I was like, I'll just throw a barrel on there. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with him. He does need to be varnished, but it's really hot. We're going through a heat wave right now. So I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, and then I'll hit him with a little matte varnish, because you can see his club's a little bit shiny. But yeah, pretty happy with him overall. My gap filling didn't quite go as nicely as I would have liked. You can see a little gap there. You know, it is what it is. There's another one on the other side. I make these guys mostly for playing, not for display. So I'm happy with them for the most part, but yeah, it was a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, so he's done. And then because I kind of had time in between steps while this guy was kind of drying, or applying a wash and then letting it dry, or letting pieces dry or whatever. I painted up some Legions Imperialis buildings. Well, not even really buildings, just like terrain bits. You couldn't really occupy. Maybe this one's kind of a bunker thing. I don't know. But I got these at a like a miniature market, and they're just like 3D FDM 3D prints. They're probably done on like an Ender. They weren't even really done on a particularly good machine, I don't think. And I was a little bit worried about them. I wanted them to be yellow, these guys to be yellow from the beginning. So I hit them with a little bit of ColorForge yellow, and they looked really, really bad. But I threw like 3 coats of Averland Sunset, and that really evened them out. I mean, you can still kind of see the print lines there, but for little bits of terrain, it doesn't hurt. And I numbered them 1, 2, and 3. In case maybe I wanted to use them as like numbered objectives or something like that. And I did this one first, and I said, well, okay, I'll do numbers on it. Threw a little skull decal on the top because, it's 40K, why not? Well, 30K technically, but it's Warhammer, so why not have a skull? And I did 2 when I threw some little AdMech symbols, and then this one I kind of went a little crazy, and I got some, they're like campaign symbols from an old Imperial Guard decal sheet. And actually they're not the best transfers because you can kind of see they're not adhering as well as I would like, but it's okay. It's just terrain. I'll probably hit them with another coat of Storm Shield. And the print lines were really poorly defined, so I used a lot of I used Nuln Oil and it's like Garrick Sewer or whatever it's called, to really grime them up. So, they're not like perfect, but I got these for like $1 a pop at a market, and they look fine. Looking from here, they look pretty good. So I think mission accomplished overall. Got the giant done, got these guys done. I didn't make it to these. I wanted to do these all in Mephiston Red, and I've been reorganizing my paint space, and I couldn't find Mephiston Red. And literally like a couple minutes before I started recording this portion of the video, I found my Mephiston Red. So I'll probably base coat these in the near future, but it'll be a project for another time. But I was also hoping to get these done. I like doing these kind of more colorful things because I feel like Legions Imperialis boards can get pretty gray really fast. So having some colorful bits is always pretty nice. And then throwing tons of decals on, so you got really interesting little symbols and stuff like that. It just makes the cityscape more lived in, you know. So anyways, this will probably be a project maybe in the near future. I don't know. I'm getting some more squig herders, or not squig herders, squig hoppers next weekend as part of a trade. So I might be painting some more of those. But I don't know. I also might be working on some orcs for my orc and goblin army in the near future. So I don't know how much time I'm going to have for Legions Imperialis. I hope I have a little, because I enjoy painting this stuff and I enjoy playing the game. But, you know, the fantasy campaign must continue. So we'll see what the next couple weeks bring. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and see everybody later. Bye.